What's up, everybody? So today what we're gonna be doing is we got a car over here we're gonna work on, obviously. We got S15 today. We got a lot of things going on around, right now, trying to do a lot of things at once. But today we're gonna work on the S15. So as you guys know, about months ago we went, over months ago now, we went to Nippon. And since then, this car literally, as you can see, still the tires, still bald. And we haven't really done anything since then. It just parked up there, and now I just drop it down to work on. As you guys know, body kit still need body work and painted. And but today what we're gonna do is, so we had a problem with that knuckle, that part actually being broke, right? So we got this stuff from GK Tech they make. I didn't even know. So there's a reinforcement for left and right. And this thing is go around the ball joint, look like. So we install that. Now that I did some testing or welding, my machine works. So hopefully we can get that thing welded. And also we got wilwood brake pads, calipers, and brackets. So it's gonna be, this thing is finally getting rid of the stuck e-brake setup. It's time for, real stuff now. So we're gonna try this thing out, see how it goes. So first thing first, let's get the car lowered, start taking things apart, and let's get to it. Alright, just like that, I got my knuckle to come out. Feel like I'm very pro at this now. Not that I want to be pro, but so now I'm gonna have to remove the hub assemble, which is only 4 bolts, and then this metal shield, just the bolts, and then we're gonna open the GK Tech shield and test fit it. I'm sure we're gonna grind it down for the weld, so that's what we're gonna do. Alright, just knuckle now. So I took all the pieces out, the shield and everything. So GK Tech comes with 2 pieces, obviously one for left and one for the right. I believe it goes right here on the front, just like that hole, like that. Oh, I don't know which one fits better. It gotta be that one. Wait, I'll look it up, make sure, I think it has to be that. No, this one. No, it has to be the other one. But I'll make sure it's right. It should look like that. And then one of them should go in right here, I think. I need to, oh no, it's right here. It goes right here. Just like that. So apparently this is a very common thing, so everybody should do that, because I broke like the pieces. No, I actually broke here. So it broke nothing. Wait, no, it will, because that will be like the whole piece. So I guess it's a common thing. So I thought it's for this part, but by welding this piece, this whole piece will be like really strong here. So I broke the whole piece over here when missing on mine. So I guess that will help you support it. So hopefully that will never happen again, because that was pretty sucks. like I don't know if you guys watch it, but we had to literally buy a whole car in Alabama, such a far away, and just to get a knuckle. So I would never want to experience that again. So let's get this thing fixed and then weld it on now that I can weld. And this metal piece is so thick too, so pretty nice. Look them up. That's how it goes. So we on the triangle piece, gonna be like a straight piece and a little round one. So round side go down. So go like that. The flat piece goes against the metal thing, and this one just go like that. So I kind of started to grind already. So I'm gonna have to grind all this down bare metal so we can do some welding. Alright, got all grinded down to like bare metal, shiny all the way around. So hopefully that's good enough. And I'm gonna start welding. But just keep in mind I'm not a welder yet. I started to weld like recently, like literally a few days in. So I'll do my best to make it nice, but see what we can do. Alright, we got it done. You know, it's not the best weld, but like over here it look good. But we got it done. Now I'm gonna paint it so it doesn't get rusty, and time to put it back. Right, so it's painted, and next thing we're gonna do is, I don't know how this goes on, so we're gonna roughly put it on. Looks like I can't use the shield anymore because the bracket will kind of hit it. So here goes the bracket like that, right? And I can't put this back anymore because that stud, the brake stud thing will hit that. So I guess we gotta get rid of that. And it goes on the hub, just like that. And GK Tech provide the longer bolts, so that's good. And there's a notes over here basically saying that you have to, so the caliper mounting hole is 9.52, and the GK Tech, the one that welded on here is 10 millimeters, so it won't fit. I wish it does, but you gotta drill that out. You gotta drill this out, and then when you Google it, 10 millimeter look like 2564 is a drill bit. So that's just sound about right because it's very close. So we're gonna drill this out so it fits in there. They do recommend to use this spacer, so I'm gonna use that. And yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. Alright, I drilled this thing bigger. I tell you what, this material is so easy to cut. It drew like nothing. So let's see if we'll fit in there. Oh boy. I might have to make it a little bigger, maybe. I don't know. It won't go in, so I guess I gotta clean it out a little better. I made the hole bigger. I used that 1332, which is 10 millimeter, 10.32 millimeters, so it fits very tight. So I take that. So I'm gonna use that drill bit for the other side. Now we're gonna put this back in. Alright, so I guess that's how it goes. I ended up with the brake pads, but I don't know. Like if you look at little close right here, like the nut that has to go in like right here. How are you supposed to get the nut on? I don't know, but I guess we're gonna put this thing on the car and then work on it after. So put this back in the car now. Before I put it in, I'm gonna torque all this and then put it in. 10-step thing, 5-step back right here. So I guess this bracket where the caliper goes is supposed to be like right here. I saw like some people posting the picture using the stock one here, and that was there, like around here. So I'm like, you know what? That's how it goes. But so see, the problem is the brake line ain't gonna work, and then the caliper is literally hitting. So yeah, now I gotta take all the bolts and then spin it back here. So don't do that, I guess. Alright, so we are back in the game. it feels a lot more nice. Nothing is hitting. But if you look at this right now, you see how, I don't know, I'm no mechanic, but the rotor doesn't sit in the middle in my opinion. So like you see so much gap here, and then this side is like almost hitting. So I think this spacer gotta go. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna do that. While I took the bolts on this one, I decided to do a Loctite, the blue one. So I remember a long time ago this bolt came loose even though I torqued it, so might as well do that blue Loctite thing, so hopefully it doesn't come out. So I guess let's see, take this space off and see. This is why you read the instruction and stuff. So they did give you this. It wasn't for this caliper, right? So for you, this is for you to, so if you trying to put the stock caliper on, as you can see in here, there's a big gap now. So you know, obviously if you crank that down, the rotor will kind of bend. So they give you a washer to put it in so that you can run the stock caliper. That's what this washer for. And this thing is beating me up today. So remember this bracket? I had this one like right here, right? So the problem is that it's the bottom dot of the caliper it hits. So I remove everything and put it over here, right? And now watch. That's how it exactly goes. I'm like, oh, okay. So it fits. And look, the reinforcement thing. It doesn't work as a thing like that. Oh my god. So now, I guess I don't want to cut it all out just for that. So I'm gonna have to like trim like this a little bit. Oh, that sucks. But I mean, it's, I guess, not made for both of it, I guess. So you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess, at this point. This thing is really beating me up today. Oh my god. Turning into a big nightmare over here. Just a brake job, man. So cut the hole, make sure the line fits. I think I will trim down a little more on this side. It's getting close, so I'll trim that down, and I guess finally we can put it back, I hope. So we'll do. I think pretty safe to say I think I got it. Brake caliper in, the caliper in. I didn't tighten anything just in case something is not right. So got that perfect hole, like customized Yuki job right there. Fits nice. So the brake line is great. And then I guess we gotta do the custom thing. Oh, gotta do the other side still. But because I did this side, I know what I need to do. So that's kind of, I hope it's a lot easier on the other side. But alright, so I'm gonna tighten it. If it goes good, I'll do the other side. Alright, a little bit updates on doing this side. So far it's doing great because, you know, we know what we're doing from the other side. So now we get to this side. We're gonna take literally every bolt came off, all that caliper, all that. Now I know what to do to get this thing out. So once I do finish this, you know, we're gonna go back to welding section, weld the piece, grind it again, put the caliper, and then we're gonna start doing the inside. And then also I have the white s15, and then now we are finally getting the seats from Slash Racing seats that came from the other day. You know, so we got a seat layer that we can use. I want my stuff to be able to adjust, so one of the seat will go in my car. I'm still trying to decide if I want a blue or black, but we'll figure out on hopefully this you know, episode today. Alright, just like that, we got boom, got them out. Literally piece cake now. It's pretty crazy, but I got it out pretty fast. That's how it goes. We're gonna clean that out just like the other side, you know, and then we're gonna weld them back on. And now, before I put this back, I'm going to roughly cut, you know, like the bite right here, and cut this piece much off so that we have a room for the brake, the line, because we know that's gonna happen, so that I do less grinding, you know. And I kind of hate to cut it up in the car, so we're gonna do that before I put it back this time. We're not gonna know until we mount it and where exactly the line goes, but this way it's less work later. So let's get that thing welded on and we'll be back. Alright, so I started to, you know, clean, like, you know, what we do so we can weld. I'm literally almost done, right? and I was gonna start welding it. And I don't know if you can tell, but there's crack on this stupid knuckle already. This is the other side. This is not the one that I broke. Because the one that I broke, I threw it away at the Alabama. But this is the other side. So I guess this thing is really important for people to reinforcement that. GK Tech sell for a reason. It's very common, I guess. So don't be like me and don't be wasting your time with material. Go on the garbage. I'm gonna clean this up because I'm gonna inspect, make sure I don't have a crack. I don't think so, but I'm gonna grind this again and get this done. Alright, just waiting for it to dry up on the paint. We already know how the caliper bracket goes. Exactly that position, you know. So we ran that on the other side. We welded it, we cut that thing open. So if this is need to be bigger, we can just grind it out open, but that should be more than enough on the hole. So just put it back and it should be ready to go. So we're gonna quickly put the other side on and we'll be back on the game. Oh, I guess just never, when I did the other side, never talk about it, but let's talk about this caliper for a little bit. For first of all, I'm not a strong guy. I literally picking it up with 2 fingers, dude. It's so light. And each side comes with a block side. I wasn't like, what is this for? But if you look at the calipers, there's a 1, 2, 3, 4 nipples. So you can take 2 out. So like when the caliper stays like this, right, you only need it on the top side. So take the bottom 2 out and you can bleed, you know, just like the regular. So I think that's what that's for. And I guess I can quickly show you how this thing works. Goes on there, very easy. This one, just pry this up and then it slides out, put the stuff on, and then put the stuff on slide the pin back on. But I guess I can show you real quick. Alright, so we're gonna lift this tab up and then we're gonna slide it over on the front, just like that. Comes out very easy. Slide the thing on. Oh, actually we're gonna do this side first. Slide it on and slide it into the pins and then lift up just like that, and then do this side, very easy. Slide in the hole and lift up the tub and just like that, and then just like that, very simple. So, and obviously like we talked about, we gotta make the hole on that, so we're gonna go do that and we're gonna do that, put it back. Pretty much everything is ready here. It little bit beat me up because this didn't want to line up, but anyway, it got done. So the moment of truth here is that I did a good job on the hole. I did pretty good job, but I know it's kind of hard to tell for you guys, but it's very close, like hitting here. This shouldn't move and it should be solid, but I want to give a little room just in case so it doesn't damage the line or whatever. So, but I'm pretty glad that I did before. It's pretty easy now. So I'm just going to grind down a little bit and then we'll be back. So look at the cable. I ended up cutting it off, but I think it's safe to say you see it's like all bent and this catching on fire, and you see all the thing got like melted. Maybe it just got shot. See, it was like rubbing through over there. So I don't know, but we are done with cable. So I'm gonna lower the car. I'm gonna lower this car, take the seats off, so when I roll the bracket for the hydro, it doesn't get melted. And plus, we're putting new seats because we got new seats. So next we're gonna strip the inside. All right, we got seats out. And basically we're gonna do the interior piece to come out so we can remove the stuck e-brake thingy and put the hydro stuff on. Got that from Drift HQ. We got plate, we're gonna weld it in there, place, and nice. But that's gonna be another video, so we're gonna ask Brian to come help me with this. Here is the inline setup, right? But as far as I got from the caliper stuff is dual caliper setup. So I don't know what I gotta change, I gotta figure it out. But that's for another video.